Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. As you know, during summer break, several schools and several English teachers have assigned the task of writing a book review. The purpose of assigning this task is that the teachers want to make sure that you have read the book thoroughly, and the book review requires several ingredients which I am going to share with you so that you don't have any difficulty in attempting this task. So let's get started. First of all, I will be sharing the reading steps that you have to follow while reading the book before starting the book review. So, the first step of reading is that you need to watch the movie of the book if you can get an overview of the book. So, if you want to write a book review of, for example, Harry Potter series or any other novel or any other Shakespearean play, for example, Hamlet, Othello, or any book that has been prescribed to you during the summer break, try to get hold of its movie, try to download it online and watch the movie so that you can get the main idea of that storybook. So, the second step of reading will be that now you have to get the reading task started and start reading it very, very carefully. The initial chapters, especially, should be read very, very slowly so that you get the main idea and well as the series of events which take place in your book, which is called the plot. And the second thing that you have to note down while reading is the characters. How many characters are there? What role are they playing in your story? What are the themes of the story? For example, main idea, the message which the writer is trying to convey. Sometimes there is one major theme and then there are sub themes. You have to read the books very carefully and thoroughly and try to note down these aspects, and then obviously you will be getting a layout of the main ideas of the book. So these are the 4 points that you have to note down while reading the book, and these points you should be recording in your rough notebook. You can note down, or sometimes you can even do annotations. You can note down, just as you can see in this picture, that the female who is reading this book, she is highlighting some areas. So this is what you can do. You can highlight your opinions. You can make stars. You can underline. You can use highlighters and highlight the main thing that you like. For example, some words which you think are related to the main idea, which are in the form of a quotation. You should be highlighting them with the help of highlighters. And you can even note down your reactions on the book in the form of different emotive language. That will be too great a help for you when you will be writing down the review. Now I am going to start the steps of writing. After you have read the book, first of all you watch the movie and you read the book and you noted down the key points related to the points which I have mentioned. Now the writing steps have started. First of all, you will write down the title of your book, and then you will write down the name of the author. And the third thing that you can write down is publication date. You can create a cover page of the book. Those students who are good at drawing, they can draw the cover page of the book and they can write down these things which I have mentioned in order to make an attractive cover page, so that if your book review will be of very good standard, the teacher might select it, the teacher might display it in the library. Obviously, you will be awarded for this effort in the form of some certificate or some other procedure which the teacher wants to adopt for your encouragement. The second step of writing, my dear students, will be providing a concise overview of the book. Concise overview can also be called the summary of the book, in which you will tell the events of the story in simple English, in as brief a form as possible. I will be talking about the word limit also at the end of the video. So please stay tuned and watch the complete video. Now, the third step will be writing the main events or the plot twist, that what was the sudden change in the story. For example, this slide I have shared with you, in which the major events, as it was a historical novel or a historical piece of writing, so the figurative details have also been mentioned. You can also make a chart like this in your notebook where you will be writing down the major events. For example, what were the major events of the first three chapters, then the next three chapters, and then the next. And this is how you will move on with the main events of the story. So, this is one idea that you can note down. Then, my dear student, you should be writing about your favorite character. Like Charlie Chaplin, I have made in front of you. I have taken the picture and I have shared just as a motivation for you that what was interesting about this character, why did you like him, what was his physical appearance, and what were his personality traits. So these are just this is just an example. The book that you will read, accordingly you will choose your favorite character and you will write the answer to all these aspects after the brief summary. First of all, you started with the title, then the author's name, publication, and then your brief summary. And the fourth step was writing about your favorite character. I am giving you a recap side by side so that you people are not confused. And the fifth step, my dear student, will be writing about the main themes or the sub themes of the story. For example, the theme of the story is the message or the lesson or the moral viewpoint which the author wants to share. So, this is the meaning of the theme, and this is how you will try to think of what was the purpose of writing this book. Why did the writer create this situation, or why did the writer make this character an emblem of his thoughts? So, this is how we will be talking about the themes of the story in the next step. And in the sixth step, your critical evaluation should start in the book review. Critical evaluation means that you will discuss the positive and the negative aspects of the book. For example, this is a kind of questions which I have shared with you. Do you agree that? What do you think about, for example, this aspect? What was the most important theme or message which the writer tried to convey? How did you decide about this particular thing? What criteria would you use to assess the behavior of the character? So, this is how you will think of different questions before giving your opinions, judgments, or decisions on the evaluation of the story. The seventh step, my dear student, will be commenting on the author's writing technique. That what was the technique that the writer used in this story? Was he using double meaning? Was he talking in a direct and straightforward way? Was he using, you can say, simple language? Was he using very difficult language? What was the tone of the writer and what was the voice that he used? Voice means the personality of the author. Was he the first person who was narrating the story, or did he make someone the representative of his thoughts? So, my dear student, the best way to thank an author is to write a review. It means that you read the book very thoroughly, you understood the writer's techniques, you are giving your evaluation on the book. You are telling how much you liked or disliked it. So, this will also be covered in the book review. The eighth step will be sharing your overall opinion and thoughts about the book. For example, the characters in my story were like this dash dash dash. The setting of my story was wonderful. Yeah, there were many settings in the story. At the beginning of my story, I found this. My opinion of the story was like this. I liked or did not like my story because. Now, you see, this is a very simple, basic level of book review, but at the mature level, I am dealing in my video with the students from grade 6 onwards till A levels or O levels as to how they should be writing their book review. And the ninth step will be suggesting who might enjoy the book, which will be the audience who would love to read this book, and what was your specific reason for liking or disliking it. So you have to now do your rating about the like or dislike of the book, and you have to suggest the age group or the audience who would like this book the most. And the 10th step, my dear student, will be obviously editing and proofreading what you have read. And proofreading needs at least these six things, which are obviously the assessment objectives of writing. And what are they? Grammatical errors should not be there. Spellings should be accurate. Sentence structure should be appropriate. It means that there should be a variety of long and short sentences. Punctuation you have to be very particular about. And obviously, capitalization, that there are no unnecessary capitalization, and at the same time, important capitalization should not be missed. So, my dear students, these were the 10 steps of writing the book review. Now, some important advices I would also like to share. For example, you have to keep your tone objective in the sense that you should not be repeatedly saying that I particularly disliked this book because this character did not appeal me. Don't be personal. Try to make the canvas of your communication a bit broad, and always try to balance your opinion with fact, because obviously when you will be giving some factual detail in order to support your opinion, that will be the best evaluation. And support your points with quotes or evidence. You can take quotes, as you would have watched my video about the 40 rules of love. You see, I did not share any personal opinion about the book, but I shared quotes from the book, which were a motivation for many people to read the book. I hope you liked that book review and that video. You have to keep your review short. As far the word limit is concerned, I'm just going to talk about that. By following the above advices, you would be able to write a very good book review. And the suggested word limit is for grade 6 to 8. Those students should be writing maximum 500 words book review, whereas all our students should be writing at least 500 to 1000 words. So, my dear students, these were the steps of writing the book review. 10 steps. Then, objective tone is to be maintained. Precision is required. Word limit should be followed. If the school teacher has already prescribed the word limit, then that is the limit that you have to follow. Otherwise, the idea of word limit I also have shared with you. And one specimen I have also talked about in my video, that is the 40 rules of love. You can watch that video again in order to write the book review. I hope you like this video. Kindly share it with your siblings and cousins, and don't forget to comment in the comment box. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.